So nice to see you out there. It is Wednesday, which means it's Diamond Boutique Day. And I'm so happy to say we already have a whole bunch of you out there. William, thank you for coming in nice and early and the nice compliment on Mama Pat's eyes. She appreciated that a lot and says thank you. Who else did you say is out with us already this morning? Rick Flynn. Hello, Rick.
Amy.
My sister Amy is there. I know Rick and Amy have been having a little convo. And Rob. Hello, Rob. Good morning to you.
Rob from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Oh, he is close. Yeah. You know, we haven't been to Pittsburgh yet with Mama. That might be a fun thing to do. If we bring her there, Rob, what do you think we ought to, where do you think we ought to go? Where should we take her for a fun afternoon? That'd be a nice drive, actually. We could go out there and spend the day, and yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Well, anyway, it has been a nice, slow start to the month, I have to say. I've really been enjoying this. We've been having a lot of fun, taking care of things around the house, and yeah, a few hits here and there on QVC, but after April Diamond Month, I needed a rest. So what I've been doing is, of course, shopping a little bit. So I was looking through the inventory, and I found some really great things on clearance for you today. So, and they happen to be very stylish and things that we can talk a bit about as far as, what's current in the market, how you can wear it, things like that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I came back over here to the studio side of our little area down here because, I don't know, I just feel more at home here. I got sort of mixed feedback about using the big screen, and I think that this works just fine. So if you feel the same way, throw me some hearts. If you think it should be back the way we were experimenting with the TV screen, I'd love to hear your feedback.
Hi, Jonathan Schwartz. Welcome.
Hi, Jonathan. Welcome, welcome. Good to hear from you again and have you here with our happy little crew. So good morning, everybody, and thank you again for the hearts. They like it here too, Mama.
That's cool.
So we'll stay here. Maybe quarterly we'll do our fashion segments from there so you can see the small pieces to the presentation a little bit better, but we'll stay here then for a while if that's what you like. So I wanted to start, again, not only speaking to my sisters, but speaking to the gentlemen who love diamonds as well. I wanted to speak about the quality of our Affinity and Firelight brands because I think sometimes that gets lost or sort of glossed over. And if you have any questions, this would be a really good time to ask. This first ring is from our Firelight collection, and Firelight is lab-grown diamonds, and they have really revolutionized the way that people look at diamonds in the world today. And it's all evolving and changing so quickly. But what we did a number of years ago, I guess it was 2017, 2018, is we experimented with it. We actually launched it at QVC. It completely sold out. It was super popular. It was really exciting to be a part of it. But we pulled back then after that and reevaluated because as the world changed, all of these random laboratories were popping up all over the world. And when that happens, there's not a lot of control, and that concerned us a lot. We want to make sure that we bring you the best quality product. So we let the collection live on the web, and we only bought the creme de la creme and put it out there, and you continue to buy it and love it. But now we have a really tight collection of just some magnificent diamonds, and I think this is a really good example of it. It is J424883, I believe. Let me go ahead and double check. Is that right? I have the right number? Yay! Okay. It is called the Mixed Cut Multi-Stone. It's 3/4 of a carat in diamonds, and these are real diamonds, and I'll tell you why in just a moment, in 14 karat gold. This is only $1,152, which is just an outstanding value when you start to talk about fancy cuts. And any cut other than round is considered a fancy. So I love how you've got all this texture going on, all this visual, impact that's happening. But I also love the negative space when you're wearing it. By the way, if you do have an interest in it, Mom is posting the item numbers, which you probably have already seen that. Say good morning to Mama Pat.
Morning.
This is also on 5 credit card payments of only $230.
I like this.
I like it too. It's got a great look, almost like a Moroccan style. I don't know why it strikes me that way, but it does.
Oh, I like it.
And it's also on 12 credit card payments on the QVC Q card. You get a little bit better incentive. It's only $96 on a credit card payment there.
I have to ask.
Yes, Mama?
Those are all white diamonds, right?
All white diamonds. Do you see what I mean about negative space?
Your picture shows it more appropriately than the other one.
Oh, is that right?
It
Oh, that's
almost
funny.
look like the champagne.
Ah, no, these are white, and they're bright, and they're beautiful. In fact, I can tell you that they are near colorless, and they're eye clean diamonds. They're what are called VS plus. And that's the thing about Firelight. You get bigger, bolder, more high quality diamonds. So it's good you brought that up. Yeah, these are actually more high quality than what you would find in the majority of the diamonds in the marketplace. So it's even 5 steps up in clarity from our traditional Affinity brand, which are diamonds from the earth.
I
Yeah.
need it.
So yeah, so I really, really love them. I wear both of them, and I just love diamonds in general. But these grow from the seed of a diamond, and they grow over time, but they grow faster, so they're less expensive, and that's really the whole key behind it. Does anybody have anything that they've been wanting to ask about lab grown? Because I'll do my best to answer on the spot. If I don't know it on the spot, I can look it up and have it for you later. But if anybody has any questions, we're going to see. I
And
guess this is the
feedback.
only Firelight I have. Yeah, I would love to hear your feedback.
And feedback.
The rest of the pieces, most of them are on clearance, and I think you're really going to enjoy. But this I thought was an outstanding price for what you get. I love how, almost like a banana clip for your hair, you know? I love how it sort of wraps around your finger. I think that's cool.
I'd have to put my banana clip on my nose.
Oh, listen to you. Now you're wearing a banana, now nose rings and things like that. She walked in this morning with a midi ring on, that Mama Pat of mine. Do you still
very
have it on?
short hair.
Or did you take it
Of
off?
course.
Yeah, it looks good. Maybe at the end
no,
I'll have you show
all right.
everybody. She's got her black spinel on today. So she's
Yes.
sporting a little black spinel, and she's got a little midi ring, which is really kind of cute. But you could wear this in a very fashionable way too. You could wear it on your index finger, your middle finger. It's really totally up to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Amy,
Yes. Hi, Aim.
places where they are grown.
Oh, where are they grown?
And what is the most popular cut?
Okay, so the most popular cut in diamonds is almost always going to be the round shape with the brilliant ideal cut. That's the one that gives the most light, and it is the #1 selling diamond shape and cut in the entire world. And so, but it's all perspective too, because it's a matter of taste, you know? Like fancy cut diamonds, a lot of people would love to own them, but they get to be so expensive. So like I started to say at the beginning, and then I got off on a tangent as usual, is anything other than a brilliant round is considered a fancy. And that's the same thing in color. Anything other than a white diamond is considered a fancy. And it adds to the price depending on how hard the cut is. What are you giggling about over there?
Oh my God, your sister will never change.
What did she say?
Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Amy wants to see what a diamond seed looks like. Where are they grown?
Oh, it's like what I mean by a diamond seed is it's a little piece of a diamond.
That's why I laughed.
Yeah. Well, no, you know what? That's a really good question, though.
I know, but I just had
Oh,
visions
listen
of
to you. You just
Costco having a row of diamond seeds.
well, you could think that, like tomato seeds, right? Kind of like that. And in a way that it is the same sort of thing, except they don't use dirt. So,
Sure me, girl. Black spinel, that's my
hey,
jam.
Cass. Yeah, she's
Good
decked out
morning,
in black
Carol.
spinel today. Good morning, Carol.
Tiger, good
Love to
morning.
have you there, Carol. So
Stop
good to see
laughing
you.
at me, Mama. From
Stop
Amy.
laughing at me. No, it's a legitimate question because I say it all the time and I've never really, yeah, I'm glad you asked. Grown from a seed of a diamond. What I mean by that is they take a small piece of diamond, kind of like a pearl grows from a piece of mantle from another pearl. And then it grows over time like layers in an onion. Same kind of thing with diamonds, only it starts with the diamond crystal and then it layer upon layer over the top. And not every seed, just like a tomato plant, not every seed grows into a diamond. And certainly not everyone is a gem grade quality diamond. I think people have the perception that they just grow perfectly every single time. And, you know, it's not like that at all. But because they grow faster, we can sell them less expensively. Ooh, I'm so glad we're having this
Rob
conversation.
wants to know,
Yeah, Rob.
will it pass the diamond test? I said,
Yes.
yes, it will, because it is a diamond. Thank you for asking.
Yes, Mama, you're exactly right. Yeah, it does. It passes. In fact, some of the older diamond testers will actually give you the wrong reading because they are so brilliant and they're so sparkly. So, yeah, they pass the diamond test. If you ever have a question on a lab grown diamond, GIA has wonderful testing and they can also go one step further. But occasionally they test as moissanite on the older diamond testers. So if you ever take one in, you want to make sure that, you know, you're working with somebody that knows that, because you need, in gemology, what you do is kind of like a doctor would do. If you have symptoms of something, they start with one and then they do additional testing until they get the conclusive. And so sometimes it's not all that simple with diamonds.
Rick heard that, or he wants to know, do you save 1/3 of the cost on lab-grown diamonds?
More than that.
Say it loud and clear,
More than that.
but you got to
You
find
know,
a
I'm always
good
hesitant because they
jeweler.
tell me that I shouldn't, since I'm the diamond expert on the air, I should be talking about the diamonds and not the pricing. That's the host job, right? So I always kind of hesitate. But no, Rick, yes. In fact, right now, you can save between 60 and 70% off in lab grown diamonds. So you can do the math on this one. This is why I wanted to start with this particular ring at $1,152. It is a steal for the
Gotta
quality.
find a responsible, knowledgeable
Right.
jeweler.
A
Too many of
a
them don't
GIA
sell 'em.
certified jeweler that, you know, has really been trained. Not everybody in a jewelry store has been trained by GIA. Not everybody in a jewelry store.
They'll call them all kinds
They
of
do their
things.
best, but, you know, sometimes finding people to work in the retail environment, you get a lot of different, you know, folks from different backgrounds that maybe have never had the opportunity to learn about it. So it's not their
William,
fault.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so interrupting
No, I'm
today.
glad you are. I'm really glad.
But William knows a lot of this knowledge. So much pressure and heat, have to get it just right. So difficult. QVC has
Exactly.
found the right lab for clean, beautiful diamonds.
You're right, William. You're right. And so now we're full force into it. And we have a really exciting group of folks and laboratories that we're working with. And we're doing it better than anybody else. So I'm really glad that you guys are a part of this. I don't want to get too far behind, so I'm going to move forward. Unless
sorry.
anybody hasn't, no, unless they have another question. That's what this is about.
All right, you go, girl.
You thought it was a hokey pokey, but it's actually this. All right.
Shake it all about.
Shake it all about.
Oh, God.
Isn't this a pretty one? It's on clearance. Let's play guess the price for just a second. What do you think? Okay, so let me give you some specifics so you can kind of, you know, have a good point of reference. Cass is really good at this game, so I want to give her all the info. Round and baguette diamonds, done in a wave bypass style. This is also 3/4 of a carat, so that should give you a little clue. Remember, the 3/4 carat in Firelight was $1,152. So, you know, you can make adjustments from there in your guess. In 14 karat gold.
Wow and amazing.
What, anybody want to take a guess? You
Rick
can,
and Rob.
don't be embarrassed. Just
William
throw
guessed-
something out there, Amy.
$9.99, William guessed.
$9.99. Anybody else?
Amy just said it looks like more than 3/4 of a carat.
It
Cass,
does, you're
what
right.
does Cass think?
Cass, what do you think? Because you're usually the best at this game. I have to be honest with you. I think you've nailed every single one.
Amy thought 1,500.
Amy said 1,500, which would be a very good guess, actually. Anybody else? All right.
3,500.
3,500. Now, this is why you want to shop with us. Do you know that this is on clearance? I'll tell you what it used to be. It used to be right around William's guess. It used to be $1,252. It's not. If I were to tell you it was $9.99, which was one of your guesses, that would be awesome, right? It's not.
Shimmy Girl guessed 1,900.
Yeah, and she was very close too, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
Not too
They
far
know their
off of what the
stuff.
original price was. Yes, but you're going to get it for $779.99. Unbelievable. I thought it was unbelievable. I'm like, this is gold? And all that channel setting and all those pretty baguettes and everything. I mean, right away, I'm like, I got to take this to the live stream. I just thought it was so good. Isn't this good? I know. This ring is awesome. 37% off.
And the quality.
Yeah, and I can't guarantee you how long it's going to, if you're watching this in the replay, it might not even be available, but that's why it's important to watch live with the rest of us. But anyway, it is on 12-month special financing right now on QVC of $65 if anybody's interested. Now let's dig into what it's all about. What a bypass design means is where the two ends go opposite directions, like two ships passing in the night, or, you know, an airplane coming in and an airplane going out, you know. So you're looking at where they don't ever touch. So this is super smooth. You can wear it every single day. In the wintertime, you're going to love it with gloves and mittens because, again, it just slips right inside. But the combination of the baguettes and the rounds is what gets really exciting to me. Hey, you like that price? Anybody love it?
Shermy says, you mean it's less than $9.99?
In gold.
Yeah.
In gold. You know, gold prices are astronomical right now. I mean, we had a gold day this week on QVC,
Yeah.
and there were some beautiful things. I thought those hoops are really cute that they brought in as a TSV. David brought them in. I thought they were nice. But to get gold at this kind of a price, when you hold this ring, this is not a hollow piece. This is not a light piece. This is a lot of heft. And so,
That's a lot of diamonds.
in a lot of diamonds. And Amy's right. It looks much bigger than 3/4 of a carat for sure. And it's partially because it's flat, and it's the way that they're set. When you set into a channel setting like this, it's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Every one of those, this is the other reason I think this price is unbelievable, because every one of those diamonds had to be cut for their specific spot within that setting. It is literally like a jigsaw puzzle. They map it all out. They number it, they put the dimensions, and then they look for the diamonds. Once you find what shape you need and what size and all of that, then you have to find an assortment that all has the same color matching or colorless matching when you're talking about diamonds, that has the same body color. You have to look for things that are an ideal, what they call an ideal make. And that term actually came from pearls as well.
Yeah, I love it when they take baguettes, but they play other shapes
Around it?
against them.
Yes.
It
Well, baguettes
shoots
aren't
color.
always straight. Did you know?
But the other, they seem
Oh,
to
yes.
pick up light from other stones.
Absolutely, they do. Yes, that's very perceptive of you. You have to use a higher degree of clarity in baguettes because of that reason, because they're very synergistic. What Mom is saying, and I hope you could hear her because she has some really great feedback, but she was saying that they roll light, they throw light to one another. And that's why sometimes when they're set in a line really close together, it almost looks like a barrel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool the way that they shine. They shine differently. And these are, again, in solid gold. So anybody have any questions on channel setting or anything that
No,
you might?
they're just amazed at the price
I
and
know.
amazed at the ring.
I thought you might really like that. Yeah. And again, if you're watching it in replay, I can't guarantee it's available. And once this goes out into the rotation, I don't know. But anyway, right now it's available if you want it.
William said, blouses, any type of dress slacks, casual.
You could
This
dress
is
it
all you
casually.
need for an evening out, is that ring.
Yes,
Well,
I
and
agree.
some clothes, William.
And clothes, yes, clothes are a good idea. Shoes,
Clothes are
very
good.
good. You don't want to hurt your feet.
No.
This gives you an idea for scale what that ring looks like for $700.
$777.
$779.99. Yeah, but still great. And on 12-month special financing of $65. That's with the Q card.
Even the number special, J426426.
That's right. That's right.
Look at that.
Oh, you
That's a
just
good
noticed?
picture.
Yeah. Isn't she pretty? That's why I used
Beautiful.
this as the cover. I just really think that she
Why?
shows
Like, it
off that
shows
ring
the
beautifully.
scale.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows it off really nice. All right, something different. And Amy, I know you're going, oh, wait, is that my ring? No, not quite. Amy's ring my sister Amy has a ring very similar to this, but hers is a double shank. And there's some interesting differences, but this is very close to yours. It is from Affinity. It's natural yellow diamonds and white diamonds. It is a full carat, so we're going up to
So
a
is
full
Amy's.
carat range.
Amy's too.
Uh-huh. And it's in 14 karat gold. This is only $1,255. It's on 5 credit card payments. Mom's going, oh no. 5 credit card payments. Amy's is
That was a
different.
deal.
$251. And it's on 12-month special financing of $104.58. Now for the good stuff. Yellow diamonds. Oh my goodness. QVC customer has chosen yellow diamonds as their favorite fancy color. We sell more yellow than any other fancy color at Q. And I think it's because our color is rich, but it's not too saturated where it would be unaffordable, and it's not heat treated, which would make it look like mustard. So this color is very complementary to all skin tones and types, and this is how it was found naturally. So the challenge when and the reason you usually see really high prices on natural yellows is because of the color matching. See, a yellow diamond, if it's not like really in the range, and there's a completely separate grading scale for yellow diamonds, if it doesn't fit that range, it can look brown. It just doesn't work. And you don't want a white diamond that fluoresces yellow. You want a yellow diamond where the yellow body color is there, and more importantly, where the crystalline structure is different. And what I mean by that is there is a different crystalline structure to yellow diamonds where there is one thing that substitutes for another. I don't want to get into a whole chemistry class here, but it's
That's okay.
it's nitrogen. Nitrogen is what gives it its yellow color. And so it has to occur naturally. You can kind of go out and look for them it'll be predictive. Like you can kind of tell where they might be, but there's never a guarantee they're going to be there when you mine. And when you're opening a mining operation, it can be extremely expensive. So they come across happenstance. In fact, you have to go through about 16,500 carats of yellow diamonds to find gem grade quality yellows. So that's why I'm trying, long story short, long story long, I guess. That's why when you see natural yellow, like in a trunk show or something like that, that's why you're usually priced out of the market. But we know a guy. We can go direct to the source. And so we can get you a much, much better price, like $12.55 for something so special.
Welcome, Greg Stern.
Oh, Greg.
And welcome,
Hi.
Tyrone.
And Tyrone is with us today. So good to see you guys. You know, I love it. What I love about this live stream is we get to know you and you feel like family, all of you. So everybody, you know, feel free to talk amongst yourselves like I know you're doing. I can see it happening. And it's wonderful. I love that. And if you do have questions about what we're talking about, throw them out there. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you. It's just really a special little community that we've built here. And there's a lot of folks that I never have gotten to speak to before we started this whole thing. I mean, some of you, most of you actually have been with me for a very long time. Cass and I go way back, for example. But it's just really wonderful to be able to connect. Why are you laughing?
Well, it's not that I don't know Amy really well.
Well, Amy is,
she
yes.
still
Amy
wants
is
to see a
her
diamond
daughter.
seed.
Oh,
What
great.
part of the diamond does it come from, she said.
Meaning a piece of a diamond, which then becomes the seed.
Any old piece.
No, well, they like to choose a really perfect piece.
All right.
It's like when you're making a pasta sauce. Well, Amy doesn't cook, but
Oh,
Cass
she does
does.
too.
If you're, I'm just kidding. If you're making a pasta sauce, if you start with fresher tomatoes, you're going to get a better sauce. So if you start with a nice, clean, really, you know, great quality piece of diamond, you're going to get a better quality diamond. So, because remember, you look all the way through a diamond. So if you're starting with a seed that's inferior, you're going to get an inferior product. Okay, does that make sense? But yes, Amy, maybe I'll show you one. I'll send you a picture of one so you can see what it looks like. It's really cool. All right, but we're talking now about our Affinity brand and our Affinity brand bringing you natural yellow diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on because I got another clearance item. Yay! I feel like that Saturday Night Live, Kristen Wiig, you know how, and she's the Target lady. Anybody know that skit? Skit cracks me up. The Target lady. And now they're doing commercials with her, right? I feel like that's what I am sometimes when I'm talking about diamonds. Woo, diamonds. Anyway, next up. Uh-oh. What did I do? Did I get ahead of myself? Oh, no. There it is for scale. Now you can see what it looks like. Yeah. What am I thinking? All right. So anyway, that's what it looks like on the hand if anybody has an interest in item number J426421. But
Cass
next up.
said she was never a big fan. I just told her that I never was either.
Of yellow?
Until I saw natural ones.
Yeah.
All I had seen before was the mustard ones, and I thought they were garish.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I don't mind the heat-treated ones, but I don't want to wear them every day. Like if I had a choice, I'd wear natural yellow just because the color is more like buttercream. And I like that. But you don't have to love everything. Like Cass really embraces the more neutral tones. She's got a nice collection. Yeah, and I know you do too, Mama. Yeah, she's got a nice collection of champagne. There's something for everyone. Like Mom could literally be wearing black diamonds with her black spinel and it would look awesome today. Or yellow diamonds with it would be a nice combination too. All right. So anyway, this is on sale. Yay. I don't want to get too far behind. I don't have any idea where I am for time here today. I'm sort of rambling.
Go for it.
So this is item number J426425 to go for it. You want to play the game again? Want to play how much would it cost? This is a half carat. So this is a big clue. It's smaller than the one we saw earlier. Okay. In 14 karat gold. I will tell you, you're going to save a little less on this one, but you're also going to spend less. That's a big clue, too.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Is it not absolutely scrumptious?
Why haven't I seen that one before?
I don't know, Mom. Have you not seen this one before?
No.
It is a necklace.
Yes,
Mom.
I tried it on.
Wait a minute. Do I have the wrong one up? I do. I have the wrong one up. Well, what the heck? What did I do with it? Well, what'd I rip off?
Well, no, go back. 'Cause I
Here,
like
this
that
is the one. No, we'll go back to the necklace.
All right.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's a ring.
This is the ring. So yes, 50 points,
Oh.
half carat, same thing. Item number 426425. For some reason, I put them in the slideshow wrong. In 14 karat gold. Anybody want to take a guess? Look at the baguettes. Come on, those are pretty. All right, set east to west, which normally you see baguettes this way, or they're splayed around, or they have movement, but instead very, very turgid, very straight, and very neat. I think it's a very neat ring. Anybody
me.
taking a guess?
Oh, Lord,
What do you
they're
think?
guessing all over. 675, 725, 599, 499.
Okay, you're close. Some of you are
If
very
we
close.
get closer without going over, do we get it?
If I had one, I would send it to you.
William Basham.
If you get close enough without going over, I'll send you the picture. $659.99. Not bad. Again, in gold with
Amy
all.
was close.
Yeah, Amy was close. What'd she say?
675.
All right, so she's the closest today. Yeah, it's a great ring. Again, we're looking at white gold. We're looking at really beautiful baguettes, and they go this way on your finger, which makes it so unusual. Isn't that pretty?
Well, beautiful.
You want the number again?
No.
425, 425.
No, 426,
426,
425.
425. I can't see a thing. 25% off, though, and on clearance. Now, with a clearance item, they don't come back into stock. We've either gotten what we needed to out of it, and we're just selling the rest really inexpensively to make room. You know, when you go into the vault at QVC, there are drawers where all the stuff goes. You always get the inside info with me, right? And the drawer size never changes. So when we get the inventory in and the drawer is full, we sell it at one price. But if you get down to the end and there's 3 or 4 or 6 or 12 rings in there, you just want to get them out so you can get the new stock in, right? So when you see clearance, it doesn't mean that it's less than in any way. It just means maybe it was a hot ticket and a few bounce back into stock. So I love clearance. I love clearance because it saves me money. But I think you can find some really good treasures in there, which is why I wanted to do this today. Because
Believe me, she loves clearance.
it's a great item. Yeah, Amy does. Yeah, we all do, man. It's good. So $659.99. It was $898. And that was a great price. That was something we had to negotiate really hard for, actually, on this particular style. 5 credit card payments of $132 and 18-month special financing of $36.67. Again, I just give you that as a courtesy in case you are interested. Anybody who's watching on the replay, these rings might be sold out already. They might not have special financing on them. But come join us during the live because you get the more updated information. So anyway, I really like the way it's set. I think it's a very unique and exciting way to use baguettes. It just gives you a really fun and different and modern look. Baguettes have just been refined in the last number of years. There was a machine that was invented, which is actually used on round cut stones and was used there first, called the brooding machine. And when the brooding machine was invented, it changed everything in diamonds. Until then, everything was done freehand. There were very simple mathematics attached to the diamonds. There was a limited amount that they could do because they didn't have the tools to do it with. So that is sort of the turning point in diamonds where we learned how to release the light from the stones. And that's after that happened and we were able to, get it right with the round brilliance. Then people started experimenting. And that's when you start seeing baguettes and pears and marquise and all the things that are termed fancy cuts, of which a baguette is, by the way. So you usually find, again, higher price points on mixed cut designs because baguettes, you have to have a higher degree of clarity, but you also have to have a higher degree of skill when you cut them. See, diamonds have what's called perfect cleavage. And I know that sounds funny. I always call them Pamela. I know. But what cleavage in a diamond...
Pamela.
Anderson.
I know.
But what perfect cleavage actually means in a diamond is if you strike it, you hit it along the right line, it splits into two and becomes useless if you're cutting a baguette. So it can be a lot of waste on the cutting floor. So you don't put an amateur or early lapidary on the job. You put somebody with a lot more skill. We employ some of the best in the world at QVC in baguettes, and I think this ring it kind of shows it off a little bit. All right, so let's see. I want to turn this around for just a second, see where I am. Oh, I'm almost right on time. I have just enough time for this necklace.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on. What's the matter, Mama?
nope.
All right. The
Amy
neck.
just said she has perfect tatas.
Okay, then.
right.
Item number J426425. I am assuming she meant you.
Of course she
By the
meant
way,
me.
happy Mother's Day on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I love
Everybody
you.
throw Mama a happy Mother's Day, would you?
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to have some fun that day. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, sleep
J,
in.
sleep in would be nice, yes. J426425 is this necklace. I really like this style. This is an Art Deco type style. I just think it's got so much class and so much power. If you think back in history, when the Art Deco era was really like thriving, it was all about, women's power, taking our power. I'd like to say taking our power back, but until that moment, we never really felt that power, right? So suddenly we were wearing pants. Ooh, how scandalous. We were bobbing our hair. What else were we doing? We were dancing till dawn. We were partying our little butts off. We were doing all kinds of fun things. And we were voting and all these kind of wonderful things that go along with, being a woman of today. So the Art Deco style is really seeing a surge in popularity. And a lot of you have been purchasing rings like the ring we saw earlier in yellow that have a similar feeling about them. They might not be exact, but they've got this similar style. I'm glad you like it, you guys. I see the hearts. That makes me happy. I can't wait till the Ethos brand launches. The Ethos brand is a Firelight brand that I've had a hand in helping bring to market. And I previewed some of it earlier thinking it was going to make it for Gem Day. It didn't, sadly. But I've been getting a lot of emails asking when they were coming in. I'm talking about the pieces that had the rubies and had the emeralds and had the sapphires. They are going to be coming. In fact, if they're not in the house already, they're just not on the web yet. So I'll let you know when it happens, but they also have this similar vibe. And this is a good instance where you can mix your affinity and your Firelight pieces together. Don't be afraid to do that. There's it's virtually impossible to tell the difference unless you have had some advanced training and know how to read growth patterns within diamonds. The Affinity collection and the Firelight collection, they're all diamonds. And one is grown in a lab and this is grown in the earth.
Boy, that's beautiful.
Isn't it a pretty piece?
I remember wearing it. I tried that on.
You did. Remember what we said about it? We were talking about the weight of the gold.
It was amazing.
This is not going to move. I mean, seriously, this is a serious piece of jewelry. You know how some things you take them out and you're like, wow, that's light. And maybe that's why you bought it. You might buy some things for summer that you want to be light, or you're buying bitsy jewelry. If that's what you're looking for, this is not it. This is about a 1/2 inch top to bottom, and it's got weight.
I love the design.
The design is really, really pretty. I like it too. I think it's really fabulous. If you want to see more of this kind of thing, I would love to do a whole Art Deco show. Does that sound like a good idea to anybody but me? If you love Art Deco, let me know. Throw a few hearts. I would love to make it happen for you. All right, so I had these out of order. So I have to go to Cass as part of the program where she encouraged me to do this. Now, the funny thing is I actually have never gone to my own thing to try to like it or subscribe to it. And what I discovered when I went there is I couldn't find a place to do it. So
That's really good.
I got to work on that. I don't know why that is. So you guys tell me if you're able to do it. I would love to at least have you like it. I did find that. You can share it with a friend. But as far as subscribing goes, I got to look. Now, at one point, I had a little yellow square that would appear in my YouTube videos. And if you touch that, you can subscribe. But what you can do is you can go to the channel ahead of the show, and it says, send me a reminder. And if you touch that, it'll send you a reminder for when the show is coming.
Katie's Dragon. She went on break and she
wonderful.
said, remember me.
Of course, we
said, "Of
remember
course."
you, Katie. Thank you for joining us, even if it is just a little bit of time. Honestly and truly, this is the joy of our week. We really enjoy it. We talked about, should we continue with season 3? Because we're in season 3 now. And we just would miss you all so much if we didn't continue. This is a place where it's just safe to talk about whatever you want to talk about. We like
I
to
look
catch up
forward
with
to
each
it
other.
now.
Yeah, we really do look forward to it. So it's more of an educational place to be and to meet friends that have, the same interest as you do, a little hobby group. So
It's fun.
it is. It's really fun. And in the future, probably by season 4, I want to maybe invite some of my friends in the business in to sit side by side virtually. We'll do it from their offices. And I'm working on a way to do that, Mom. So, like, wouldn't it be fun if we could have a lapidary on and talk about different cuts? Or if we, like, I could invite one of my miner friends from Oceanside in and we could talk about mining. I like the idea. Do you like this idea, or do you like it just the way it is, just like this? I'm happy to do whatever you want. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for spending just a little bit of your day with us. Tell a friend, and I hope the moms out there have a wonderful Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day can be hard for a lot of people as well.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's hard. So take some time. Yeah, take some time for yourself. And I always buy myself an on Mother's Day gift. I don't know. It makes me feel better.
you got a furry kid.
And I do have 2 furry friends. That's true. As you can hear in the background. Yes. All right. Well, I am off to the chiropractor. And we're going to run a few errands, and I will see you very soon. Thanks again for being a part of our lives. Do you want to come over and show me your MIDI ring? I think you should.
You got
Can
me.
you? Oh, I've got you sort of boxed in, don't I?
Here.
Can you do that? Oh, here.
I think we're on.
No, there you go. There. She's got her rings on, her black spinel. She's crazy.
Could do-
All right, everybody. Until next time. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you really soon, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.